Fashion connoisseur, fashion choreographer. He is a fashion stage designer. He is a model coordinator. He is a stage director. He is an actor. I think I'll ask Sandeep. Sandeep, what exactly are you? When did you start up the whole thing? You know, the credentials and the formats on your biodata are too heavy. Why don't you tell us? You're here in Bhopal for the first time or the second time?
No, I'm in Bhopal for the third time.
Okay.
I've done earlier. I've done a lot of shows in Bhopal.
Okay.
This is my first time that I'm working with Bright Stage.
Okay.
And since I'm representing Femina, and officially I'll be the show director for Femina Miss India, Madhya Pradesh. So my basic background is, of course, I am a show director. I groom models, and I have an experience of 22 plus years right now. And I started as a model. I went on doing small ads, TV commercials, daily soaps. Then got into becoming a fashion choreographer, and now I'm the show director.
Great. So this concept of Miss Femina coming into Madhya Pradesh for the first time, where they are selecting the winners from each state,
Yeah.
which will eventually represent in the Miss Femina India.
Yeah, Femina.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, that happens somewhere in March or April
Yes.
of 2026. You started your career somewhere in acting also. You're keen as an actor also.
I have tried a couple of things here there, but to be honest, it's not my cup of tea.
Not in front of the camera, behind the camera.
Yeah.
Tell us something about the fashion industry. It's a very interesting field, you know, and it's my very fortunate moment that someone from the fashion industry like you is sitting in my platform of Kukspeaks. And of course, thanks a lot to Bright Stage who are doing this Miss Femina, who has given me this opportunity to talk with you. As you said, you are in the fashion industry from the last 22 years. What changes have you seen?
So,
I think there has been a massive change.
a lot of changes. We've seen it drastic. Initially, when we started, height was not anything that was important. Obviously, because not everybody could or wished to do something like this. Of course, fashion fraternity, fashion world has been going on for very long. But, you know, every state, every place has its own pros and cons. Me coming from Pune, we've seen fashion growing differently. Right now, the fraternity's gone to a different level. I think the pageant world has changed completely.
How? I mean, that is what the definition I want to know. How? Say from a period of last about 22 years today to 2026.
So pageant earlier did require girls who were 5'7" and above. Right now, Femina has opened its platforms for lesser height girls, which is a good thing because their ideology is that beauty and talent should come in together. So it's not always about height. But yes, at the end of the day, if somebody wants to become a fashion model, needs to have good height, and that's a mandate.
It's an unruled specification regarding the height? That you have to be 5'4" or 5'5", or you could be 5'1" or 5'2" also and become a model?
See, modeling could be print. You can be 5'2" and you can be a print model. You can be 5'4" and you can be a commercial model or a print model again. You want to be a pageant model, you at least need to be at least 5'5", 5'6" at this point of time. And if you want to be a fashion model, a runway ramp model, 5'7" and above is a mandate.
Correct, correct. Yeah. Another interesting thing which I am seeing as a man, you know, a lot of gents are entering into this field of fashion now.
Yeah, a lot.
And in fact, I have friends now who devote as much time as a lady for their makeup.
Yeah.
What is this concept coming out? This is some sort of a revolution coming as far as men is concerned?
So I think men have started loving themselves more now. And it's been quite some time that men had that, we had a perception, or it was created, that men do not belong to fashion. But I think men belong to fashion. I love to style myself.
Great.
I spend more money on my clothing. I spend a lot of money on my styling. So it's very important because now I think we feel we also have a lot to explore in terms of clothing, in terms of styling, in terms of accessories. Initially, men did have, not recently, but way earlier, men didn't have so much scope to style themselves up. And right now we have a lot more than compared to women.
Products are more, opportunities are more.
Yes, opportunities has always been more. Just that men have evolved to come and try out more. And I see a lot of doctors becoming a model. A lot of I have somebody in my state who's in police and is also modeling. He's a proper
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
he's a proper cop. So people are doing it, and I think it's something, the passion that they feel. Now I think people are opening up to following their passion.
Exactly. About years back, there was a concept that a good model has to become an actor. I was talking about 80s, we had
Yeah.
Jackie Shroff and,
Yeah.
we had so many people. Deepak Parashar was there.
Yeah, Deepak
We had
Parashar.
Javed Yaqub Khan from Bhopal,
Yeah.
who was a model with, Reliance and all these people. Vimal, rather, he did a lot for Vimal. Nowadays, models generally don't enter into the acting field. I think modeling is a good career, no?
So, not like that. I would say that acting is much more precise now. So, earlier models could become an actor, but right now, to be an actor, you need to specifically get into learning acting.
Correct.
Because people now value a lot of method acting. Everybody's understood what actual acting is about.
Yeah.
It's not only about abs or going, bare body on a beach and doing your pictures, because that's not only about acting right
But
now.
I think I'll contradict you here, Sandeep, because in our time, when we were talking about 80s or the 90s, we had the actors like Jitendra or Rajesh Khanna who had no body.
Yeah.
Now you have John Abraham, you have Shah Rukh Khan, you have Salman. They've got all bodies and everything.
Yeah.
So I think the concept of making your bodies and looking more beautiful is more persistent and more significant now.
Yeah. So, right now, when it comes to fashion, it's not a build that designers need.
Correct.
It's lean guys also designers need. We also have white bearded men who are trending nowadays.
Like you, as handsome. Yeah.
So no, more white, more grey, and we have men who are older and they're ruling ramp. Right now, I think fashion fraternity is open to everything, and that's one thing I love about fashion fraternity in this today's date. It's open to everything. Be it anybody who's an older man with gray hair, good style, can walk. Designers need and want these kind of
I think it's a more broader perspective
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Initially, we had the youngsters. Now you have the children also.
And technically, we've started accepting everything.
Exactly.
Which is one thing good. And everything, I mean, it's everything, which is one thing really nice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These girls now, like for example, you'll be judging this Miss India, Madhya Pradesh, the final finale tomorrow, and 16 girls would be there. One would be crowned, and maybe about 50 more came and joined this whole exercise. Do these girls make a good paycheck? They earn some money, or it's a hard-earned life for those people who ultimately lose?
No, my training, I've always said the first thing I tell the girls, you either win or you either learn. You don't lose.
Okay.
So you either take the crown back home, or you learn a lot. So losing is not a part of it. It's just learning that you take. And even if you don't get the crown, or you have so much of scope to explore, and you have got an experience of walking the ramp at a platform like Femina Miss India. So when you go back, you collab with brands, you do designer shoots, you do fashion shows. People give you more, people value you more, I feel, because you have a brand backup.
Do they earn money? That is what I was
Yes,
asking
yes.
you. Do these girls, they earn money? Because,
Yes,
as
of
you were
course.
saying in the press conference, you had girls from Satna or
Yeah.
Rewa or
Yeah.
someone from Shampur Dorab, which was close by to Bhopal. They are small places, they don't have a huge financial backup in the families. They are either from the middle class or lower class families. So these girls, they spend so much of money, coming to you. Someone to come to your platform, she has to or he has to go through a lot of phases. So eventually they get something.
Yes, they get a lot, not something. I feel the entire year is good for them, because once even if they don't take the crown back home, they get to connect with a lot of brands. People know them. They get recognized, and plus they get they're very confident to try out for more fashion shows, pageants, or paid projects like commercial ads, TVs, print. So There's a lot that,
There's a lot of
yeah,
the
there is.
social media now with YouTube, Facebook, and all that gives them more opportunities to
Yeah.
advertise and earn money.
Yes, a lot.
Acha, you groom a lot, as
Yeah.
I was discussing. You were discussing in the press conference. You groom these girls a lot, how to walk and how to speak. So that is beauty is one thing. And what about their knowledge? Is knowledge also very essential for winning a competition like the Miss Femina, Madhya Pradesh?
Any pageant needs you to be with, you should at least be good, you should at least have good knowledge. Generally, I would say, I'm not saying you have to be super intelligent,
Yeah,
but you need to have knowledge, you need to be really fast, picking up things. Because when it comes to pageants, it's a fast running show. It's like uh, you're there and it's over. It's like, what happens, there's hustle in the backstage. You need to have your brain sorted for this kind of running. And I must say that yes, Madhya Pradesh has this talent.
that's great. That's something like we go about 20 or 30 years back when Priyanka Chopra became the Miss World or Aishwarya Rai. Eventually when they became, before that, the questions they were asked
Yeah.
and the answers were so extempo.
Yeah.
So this is what is still pertinent in
No, now I think anybody in audience would wish to hear what is an honest answer.
Yeah.
So I think now it's more honest, and we train girls to be more honest, because when you're honest with your answers, you're not making up an answer.
Correct.
And when you're not making up an answer, it's quite evident in your eyes. So I mean, it's very important for any girl who's doing a pageant. Your expressions play a lot of role. So if you're confident and you don't even speak, your eyes will speak. So,
Okay. So basically, a lot of knowledge as far as the current affairs is concerned. Of course, honesty is one.
Yes.
Honesty is one thing.
Yeah.
But I think what I've been watching
Current-
a lot.
yeah.
So current affairs is what that's you being involved with so many fashion shows, Sandeep. What do you feel these girls should really take up? The current affairs or the basic knowledge or something about their priorities or the social causes?
No, I think everything should be on the platter, because it's like me taking you out for a for a dinner, but you should know what the cuisine is.
Yeah.
So if you don't know all the cuisine, then what are you doing in a hotel which serves all the cuisine? So you need to have knowledge of everything. I'm not saying have a vast knowledge about it,
Yeah.
but you should be there running with, and that that knowledge or the topics are not important factor when it comes to question answers.
Yeah.
It's something which helps you be confident when you speak. So when you're speaking, you're giving your introduction also. Your words play a lot of role. So if you're good at all these things, you're very fast at making things, introductions, question answers, of course. So everything is a part and parcel of a pageant.
Honesty, you said, is the main thing.
I feel you got to be more honest when you're answering.
Correct.
Otherwise, honesty is a secondary thing.
You've had a long, beautiful career so far. You said about how many? 22 years.
22 years.
Any favorites of yours as far as the fashion industry is concerned, in men, in ladies? You really admire their fashion, or you are inspired by these. Anyone could be abroad also.
So yeah, I mean, I really like men nowadays, styling them up really well.
Any particular favorite?
When it comes to influencers, there are a lot, but if I had to name, I think Shahid is carrying himself really well.
Shahid Kapoor.
Yes, Saif Ali Khan has been carrying himself really well. These are prominent faces I have seen growing and glowing very long.
But they have remained that rustic look,
Yeah.
They have not shaved off their beard
yes.
like the old timers, clean shaven with
Yeah.
the.
So they've been carrying the trend, and they have been changing with the trend in time. So that's something that men need to do, because a lot of men, when they start in the fashion fraternity, they maintain a look for years, and I feel that becomes too monotonous, because one gets really bored of seeing the same face and same look.
Yeah.
So keep changing. I feel men need to also keep changing their looks, their style, like women do. So yeah.
You said nothing about the ladies. Any favorite of yours? The fashion icon you like? The old timers, when we were young, we had Zeenat Aman,
I still love Zeenat.
I swear, I mean,
there's
Zeeni baby, as we used to call her. I mean, she was an absolute fashion, and the way she carried herself, that was the main thing. Is actually, don't you agree at times when we also wear, or you've been wearing the dress what we wear, we should know how to carry it also.
Yes. Anything could be. You could get anything from a designer or a brand.
Yeah.
It depends on how you carry it off, and it only it only depends on how confident you are with
Yeah.
whatever you're wearing.
Your favorites in the ladies section, you never said.
I think Zenith is...
Zenith is common. I also said that. So
Zenith
that is
yeah.
love all.
Yeah.
Anything beyond that? On today's generation.
And today's generation, I think in Bollywood, I think quite stylish.
No, not Bollywood, anyone. Could be a socialite, could be a public figure, could be anyone from abroad. You know, anyone you like.
I really like the way, you know, these influencers have started coming up and dressing themselves up.
Yeah.
The best in Indian influencers, men, women, India has the best influencers, I feel.
Really?
With, yeah. I mean, I agree that India is a market where influencers and content creators have generated a lot of business for themselves.
Yeah.
And no doubt, they are doing good.
These fashion, you've been associated with the fashion industry now, Sandeep, for such a pretty long period, you know. These products, what we are using, you must be having a lot of in-depth knowledge by now. Are they harmful for our skins?
So, any product that you use needs to be decided
How?
on whether your skin can take it or not. So, for an example, a lot of men feel that, you know, I want to use, daily I want to use a lotion on my face or whatever. It depends on, it suits on somebody, doesn't suit on somebody. So, it depends on how your skin reacts to it.
You know, why I'm saying is for the viewers, you know, because we've got a university by the name of WhatsApp.
Okay.
And the vice chancellor is unknown.
Okay.
You know, you don't know who the vice chancellor of WhatsApp University is. Now, the WhatsApp University offers you many courses.
Yeah.
And now we have got another great vice chancellor coming up that is known as the AI.
Yeah.
So the man speaks here, my skin is dry, what do? You use this. He puts that.
Yeah.
Is that the correct method?
Not really. I mean,
that is what I wanted to ask you. You know, some sort of a guidance. How do you use these products, you know, which I feel at times become very harmful. I had a very small example, I'll tell you. I'm a gymmer. I go to gym. I had a co-gymmer who started using these proteins. You know, he developed a skin infection which is known as cellulitis because of the warmth. Now that was bad. So how do we differentiate these products? You know, this is what I wanted to ask you.
So we've lost a lot of trainers in the process because of these things. I feel anything in access is bad.
How do we brand it, Sandeep? That is what I'm saying. You know, how do we actually feel that this is a safe product for us? Maybe it's drinking for my beauty or looking nice. Maybe a hair oil or something for my skin. How do I actually differentiate the correct thing and the fake one?
So try it out. If it doesn't react initially, it's good.
Okay.
But everything needs to have its own limits. I mean, when it comes to these trainers, I feel the gym trainers they cross an extent of wanting to do something and they keep doing it, and that's what affects. So nowadays, if you see, a lot of girls are going no makeup looks. You know, no makeup looks is basically because they know that their flawless skin is more better and important to showcase. And I think we should learn this from girls, that the women or the girls who really want to dress up so much or put so much or wear so much makeup are cutting down their products because they know that on long run, it's not going to be useful.
Exactly.
So with men also, we have majorly a couple of things for face and for a hair. So anything and everything should have the limits to be used.
Great. Coming to the last stage of our podcast now, any difference you feel between Indian fashion and fashion outside India?
No, I think Indian fashion has more better stuff than outside. People feel that clothing outside, you might feel the quality is different.
Yeah.
But we style it better.
So Indian fashion industry is positively at par with the world, you know.
So Indian content creators, influencers and stylists, and we people coming from fashion fraternity, if you see, we explore more colors comparatively.
Great.
And of course, outside there are colors, but I've always observed that people work a lot on greys, a lot on blacks. In India, you'll see a lot of men, women doing extreme colors, and they carry it off.
They carry it off well. Any foray into the film line?
I mean, everything is good.
What about you?
I'm not there. I love my fashion fraternity, and I think
you're more happy.
I'm more happy. I do music videos here or there.
Okay, great. You sing?
No, I present myself as an actor when I'm doing music videos.
Great.
So because right now what is happening is there has been drastic changes in the looks that we've had. Initially we were non-bearded, then we had black beard, now we are grey bearded. So now what is happening is a lot of people want to explore this side of our face. So music videos are working, but my main forte is of course fashion, and that's where I belong. So
Great, yeah. I must thank you. Sorry for giving, troubling you.
no, it's
and,
fun. It's fun, and I'm really happy that we're here at the Kukspeaks.
all the best for tomorrow,
Thank you.
Sandeep. Pleasure meeting you.
And I'm seeing you tomorrow.